It's Mohim for Boxing Domination, and today I'm joined by the infamous two-time former Southern Area Cruiserweight champion, Dominic Negus.
Hello, Mo. Pleased to be here, mate. Bit gutted, but you see, but it's just nice to be here, mate. Nice to be here, I suppose. You know what I mean? So
Meant to be BKB debut against Andre Lovli. Yeah. Didn't turn up.
Well, he said he wasn't well. He's put his little bit. I see a bit. He put a bit out on Instagram, like in his room, like saying, you know. Listen, it's one of them things, you know, if he's generally not well, then we can't odds that, can we let his... Listen, it ain't the first time I hit the pros, you know what I mean? Day of the fight, people pull out. They try to get a couple of subs in that weren't kind of what we wanted, you know what I mean? I'm just going to fight any Tom, Dick or Harry, you know what I mean? It's about the fans and things like that. But listen, it is what it is. We just got to wait here. I think it's either January or March we're going to be out for BKB. I mean, not being funny, as you can see, I've got myself in half decent nick. Gives me a few more months to concentrate on, get myself in the best condition I can now. You know, being around all the boys, and it's been great. It's brought that buzz back a little bit. But then also, it makes you even real. This ain't no joke here. This ain't no joke. This is the gladiator shit, do you know what I'm saying? So if I've got a bit more time to prepare, even better for me and not so better for the next person I'm going to fight, is it? So, I mean, I'm not just saying it, I know I can talk a good fight, but listen, one thing I can do, I can fight. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just a little bit more experience than most of these boys out there, I'm afraid. But I mean, it's good to be here tonight, you know. And it's going to be a great show, even though I'm not on it. I mean, listen, it's a sellout show, which I know I had part of that, you know what I mean? So it's just a shame it's not going to be my night tonight, is it?
It's not your night tonight. However, you have sold the most tickets, I believe. Yeah. And also on top of that...
I just think everyone wants to see me get beaten up. I shouldn't be laughing. You know, it's quite nice. I've come in there and I can kind of relax a little bit and enjoy the... You know, like this morning I wake up, I'm thinking ready to... It's like a do or die situation, you know. I did an interview with Tom yesterday. We had to be honest with each other or what? Yeah, listen, I'm double nervous, and it's great to be nervous because you know I've got the heads in. You know, I mean, I'm never, you know. But now I can, you know, all afternoon I've been exhausted because it was up and down, and obviously it got pulled this morning, and just said, look, we've got to stop now. Boom. Right, we go to the next day. You know what I mean? And that's it. Then I'll concentrate on that. We're just going to sit down next week with Jim and Joe. And they're great people, and it's been just a great experience working. They're really easy to work with, you know what I mean? It's given me the tickets, got to work, done this, done that, and it's great. So listen, it is what it is now, ain't it? So, but again, just wait for the next date to come through now.
I'm not going to sugarcoat, but you have got an impressive. You do have an impressive record. You've also shared the ring with Gary Delaney, going
Gary's
10
great.
rounds.
Yeah, listen, Gary.
Audley Harrison as well.
Yeah, but listen, I've been in some good boys, sparred with the best fighters out. They've been in the ring. Like Gary's a great fight, which I could have easily won. But Gary's a clever boy, got my nut going. I lost a couple of rounds, and there you go. So, but no, listen, that's years ago. It's funny. I was with Darcy yesterday, his brother. Good people. Gary's good stuff. His brother Mark, great fighters, great fighting family. The Delaney's, you know, and actually, I'm very pleased to call. They're my friends. It's like, believe it or not, as much people have said to you I was this bad person. Don't know a lot of people really that I don't get on with. Only pricks that tell lies. But we ain't going to talk about that now, are we? But anyway, it's all right. I'm not a very good liar. Do you know why? Because my memory I haven't got the best memory. So, and listen, in this game you get found out anyway. So.
We're going to sort of talk about this man right now. You know who I'm going to mention, John Fury. And I know you don't like him. Obviously.
No, but listen, it's not. Oh, come on, listen. Of course,
we need to see that fight.
Well, listen, if we can make it, but listen, I'm not come on board to jump on board. Let's make the fight. Listen, it was just something was said, completely out of context. Do you think? Of course, I don't. No, I don't know John. I don't know him. I can't. You know, I could probably not mean that he don't know me. You know what I mean? But he's just like, you know. But he's just like. Listen, if we can make it happen, of course I'd fight him. Do you think? So there's money in it for both of us, isn't there? You know what I mean? There's big money, you know, and that's what, you know, of course I'd like to fight John if the money's involved. And I think the next person, anybody would, wouldn't they? You know what I mean? It's like, John, listen, mate, if you're out there, you fancy it, I'm sure you've got bigger fish to fry than me, you know what I mean? But then it's like, I get it. Listen, I'm not disrespectful, I wouldn't be, you know, I got caught in the back end of a conversation where it made me, one thing that people know, I ain't disrespectful. And if I did come in the comment, it wasn't like that. It was just an off the mark, you know what I mean? It's a circus now. All the shows are circuses now. And I wasn't brought up like that. But listen, if there's a fight to be made and John wants it, and listen, I'm 53, he must be 58, 59, I'm up for it. You know what I mean? I don't want you to think I'm out here calling people because I don't work like that. You know, the whole point of this BKB thing was just to put some things to bed. Obviously, other things happened, and I lost a lot of work over the job. And what am I supposed to do? What am I going to sit there and be quiet now? Why should I have to be quiet now? I've lost my job. I lost fucking everything over it. You know what I mean? Over a stupid comment. You know what I mean? It's like, if anybody knows me, then I don't work like that. And it's upset me a little bit there. I mean, but listen, I don't want to get on the bad fight side of the Furies. You know what I mean? I don't work like that. You know what I mean? What would you pat me for?
Oh, no. You know, I was just trying to give you some emotional support.
You're going to lend me a tenner or something, you know what I mean? But no, listen, I need to go to work next week. You know what I mean? Again, I'm the first one to say no disrespect to anybody. I don't work. You know me. I don't work like that. But there's a fight out there they're saying about, I know he wants to fight the likes of Mike Tyson, things like that. But listen, I know this ain't the Wembley Arena, but we could sell the O2 out, me and him. You know, man, the people that want to come and see that fight. You know what I mean? I'm like the Lone Ranger. He's like the outlaw, ain't he? I'm like the Lone Ranger. I'm like I'm the one that helps everybody. I help everybody, don't I? But listen, we'll see. Now, honest, please, John, there ain't no disrespect, but if there's a fight and there's money, come on, mate, we could do something, yeah? You know what I'm saying?
It'd be great money.
Be big money. Could even get me I mean, fucking, I could do with a few quid in the bank at the moment, you know what I mean? They say about me being hungry, so you open my fridge, you've got nothing in it, so, you know. I'm all right, mate. I don't think I'm starving at the moment, you know what I mean? I'm coming around your house for Christmas dinner, by the way, so. But yeah, we'll see, mate, we'll see, but just got to see what happens, haven't we?
Let's start with your mate, good mate of mine as well, quite luckily, Kevin Greenwood, the Green Machine.
He's awesome. Yeah, awesome, Kev. I mean, I think he's out in January, which will be great for him. He can't wait to get back out. Like, if I pulled out today, he would have jumped straight in. He would have fought me today. He wouldn't come in, but never. No, he's like my brother. But that man's fearless. That man's fearless, and he's a good man, great man to everyone. Great dad. His daughter Ella. Like, we're so alike. We certainly like our kids. You know what I mean? Our kids come first. But yeah, he's a good man. So I think he looks like he's going to be out in January.
Yeah, against Brad Scott, the rematch.
Is it? Yeah. He can't wait for that. And listen, he'd be.
Well, there was a post after that, so I'm guessing it's the rematch.
Well, listen, if that's going to happen, then he'd be bringing the title home. Listen, that kid's, he's so hungry for that. Yeah. You know, and he was so close the last time, and I think it was the right decision. And I just said to him, like, if you feel like 2 or 3 more right-handers in that last round, we would have nicked that. Yeah. You know, but it's a title. We understand you've got to go and rip the title away. Don't get given the title. And what I like about the BKB, they are fair. They're very fair people there. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and you know, the better men won that day. It was both a draw, so they kept everything in contact, didn't they? And we'll have to wait for January now, won't we? So.
I'm going to keep it quite short because it is very cold here.
We're doing flying at the moment. When are you going to do this documentary on me?
We definitely have to do it next year. Next year.
I'd love to do something with you, mate. You really kind of, like the other day doing the, you know, as you say, when you get to know me, I'm not like what anybody tells you. And the only people that are going to tell you bad things about me are people that don't like me, because one thing, as a good man upstairs, the truth will set you free, and people don't like the truth. And we know that one, mate, you know what I mean? So don't take a lot of work in that, does it? So.
Nah. I'll say, obviously, if you offered me enough money, maybe 100 grand or something, I probably would have stepped in, but, you know, I'm not going to do that for
you know, mate, you'll be all right, mate. If we had a Christmas dinner for a straw. Yeah, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong, whatever happened tonight, I'm a big believer. Things work. I've got my friend Warren that trains me, and he's a proper God-fearing man. We talk about it every day. He said, listen, things happen for reasons. And you know what? From the first day the fight was made, he said, the fight won't happen. And it's really weird. He said, because God's got other things for you. And I'm hoping, you never know. Listen, it's just getting rescheduled. But I do believe things happen for a reason. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, mate Tomo coming over from Future Ventura, he's come all the way over. And he didn't care. He just said, look, as long as you're all right, that's all that matters, you know. Yeah. So listen, we live to fight another day, don't we?
And in terms of, one of the things is the mental game as well. The mental aspect is very hard, I know.
I mean, it was like this morning, it was up and down. we had a bit of a whiff about something going on yesterday. So straight away, you go down there, we're going to bring someone else in. And all of a sudden this morning, I see a little post going. I knew it was to do with the fight. So we ummed and ahed. This was there, that was there. And all of a sudden, you're up, you're down. And afterwards, we said, okay, look, this is it. No, bang, it's not happening. Then all of a sudden you get so exhausted, you know what I mean? If you've ever been in a fight, it's like, I'll fight anybody. Of course, I'm a fight, I'll fight anybody, you know what I mean? But things have got to be right as well. You know what I mean? It's like, again, you know, we've got to take, there's a lot of things to take into consideration, you know what I mean? It just ain't about me, it's about the fans. My fans are quite connoisseurs of this sport. Bare knuckle, boxing, anything. So they're not going to pull some wally off at the pub that's like been in the pub all day, sitting there drinking 10 pints of beer. And Jim and Joe wouldn't do that either. So that's why we thought, okay, boom, we pulled a thing. I mean, my original fight was supposed to be with a Kung Fu Panda, whatever his name is, Milner or something.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to him? You know what I mean? And so listen, get him back.
I think there's been 2 or 3 pull-ups.
Yeah, sounds like my sex life, doesn't it, man? Panda, I'm not going to bore you with that one. But no, but listen, get Milner back. I mean, here's a game, kid, if he wants to go. Listen, I'm going to fight anybody. I'm going to fight anybody that we think's what we want. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to, you know, I've got, again, everyone keeps me, I'm 50, it ain't about the age. Listen, I'll fucking knock people out. That's what I do for a living. That's what I do all my life. But and it is what, you know, if the fights are going to be made, let's make proper fights. You know, and that's how it's got to be. So, and that's basically the be and end of what happened today. The fight, it basically fell through. We had 2 opponents. He's flown over here from Norway, and all of a sudden he got bad tummy. You know what I mean? We give him some. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was looking at. Give him a nice, like, you know, was it hot lemonade? To go to bed. But listen, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We lost that fight, and that's it. We just got, you know, it isn't the first time we've had it in the pros and things like that. This is the boxing world for you. So we just wait till the next one now, won't we?
And in terms of your book, where can the people purchase the book?
Ah, come on, mate. Yeah, come on now. Help me out here. Come on, get to know a bit about me. Come on, I'm not an utter dick. I know you may think people have got their own opinions on me. It's called, what is it? What About Me? And this was the fight was What About Me? This is about me, this fight. And you can get on Dominic-Negus.co.uk. The new book's come out. It's good. It's doing really well. Come on, guys, get behind me. BKB. Then you'll get to know a bit about me. You know what I mean? Buy it for Christmas for your family, friends. As I always say, it makes great toilet roll. You know what I mean? And we're doing a special deal. Where the other book come out was Into the Light. You know, we're doing a special discount on that one. You get that for a £5 when you buy the other one. So you can read Into the Light. Tells you all the light story. And then obviously, like, What About Me is all different stories, like the likes of Ricky and all fame, all people you're going to go, fucking hell. You know, I'm very lucky with my friends. I've got quite a list of friends, you know what I mean? So I've got some Z friends, and then you're on there, mate. You're in the middle, you are. You're creeping up a little bit. You might make the D or C one day.
Might get there.
Crack me up, you do. But yeah, but listen, it's all cool, it's all good. But yeah, come and help me get it. It's called What About Me. Go Dominic-Negus.co.uk. Get it on there. You know, read all about the book on there, and we take it from there, guys.
And it's going to be in the description below as well. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much.
No, thank you. I love you, Mo. You're such a good guy, mate. Listen, documentary time. We've got to do it, mate.
100%. Next summer.
We could do like our own podcast, Dom and Mo, Mo and Dom.
We're both in London as well.
Mate, we're kicking ass and chewing gum, and we're all out of gum.
Let's do it.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
God bless.